Hi everyone. I really hope you enjoy this background music for the first time. Anyway, I'm going to talk about this common problem that I have seen a lot of people have, but they are totally unaware of it. And because they are unaware of it, it's actually wrong to even expect them to correct it. And this has something to do with your body language. And of course, if it has something to do with your body language, it has a lot to do with your confidence. Because subconsciously, this one mistake that you're making, and believe me, at least 70 to 80% of you guys are making this mistake. Even without looking at you, I can tell. If you're doing this, then it definitely reflects on your poor self-esteem or your lack of confidence. I don't know. You've got to assess that for yourself. I'm talking about your body language and a very specific area. I'm talking about your habit of slouching. I too was doing it. I too was making this horrendous mistake and I corrected it, and now I do not want you guys to be making this mistake. Slouching is when your body posture looks like something like this. This is slouching. It's really common. I don't know if it is a problem with our country or if it is seen even abroad. I did not notice that much. But if this is your posture, it's correct. But after correcting it for a while, it goes like this, and your back makes a shape of a C, letter C. It's something that you need to watch out for. Why? Because first of all, it reflects on your mindset. It somehow shows that you probably are suffering from lack of self-esteem. Your self-esteem is low or your confidence is low, and subconsciously you're doing that to yourself, because of which it's showing on your body. I don't know, I can't speak for everyone else, but I can speak for myself. And as a girl, if I see a man with this body posture, I will not be attracted to them anyway because I'm married, right? But yes, for a woman, your body posture matters. I don't know, consciously or unconsciously, but on a subconscious level, somehow I feel that if somebody is aware of their body posture, they will definitely notice your body posture. If you allow me to say it, it's extremely attractive if your body posture is correct, because that makes you stand out. Why do I say that? I say that because most people do not have it correct. And I'll give you a very small example. Since I have a bottle of water right next to me, it's easier to express. So if I am slouching, okay, I'll go back to this position. If I'm slouching and I try to drink water, I have noticed one thing, that my water somewhere gets stuck here. It's difficult to push it down, and after a sip or two, I feel uncomfortable drinking water, because of which I may not be able to drink a lot of water. And you know, drinking a lot of water is good for your health. But if you correct your posture, instantly you will feel that that blockage is cleared and the water is flowing down easily. I'll show you. So this is what I mean. So my posture is not correct right now, and try to drink. I'm facing a problem here, a little congestion here when I'm trying to push down water. As I correct my posture and now I drink, trust me, my body is accepting this activity of drinking water better. I feel more nice. The first one, I was feeling uncomfortable and I did not want to carry on. But now I do. Try it for yourself. Just get a water bottle and try it for yourself. It actually does matter. Point number 2, you seem really attractive when your body posture is correct. But somebody may say that, ma'am, that's a very shallow reason to correct your body posture. According to me, no, it's not a shallow reason. It is important to us human beings. It's a very primal need. There is no harm in accepting that we want to look appealing. We want to look nice. We want to look beautiful. And slouching is killing. It's actually killing your beauty. Be it a man or a woman, it is killing. It's impacting your beauty no matter how well your body looks. Otherwise, the moment you slouch, your attractiveness suffers like anything. You look like somebody who's not sure of themselves. You look like somebody who's not happy in life. You look like somebody who's very lazy. You look like somebody who doesn't care. Careless individual. That's what you look like if you slouch. Terrible habit. You must remove instantly, right away. Do something about it. Now, I'll tell you what I did about it. I was also a victim of this habit. I don't say that you do it willingly. Of course, nobody would harm themselves willingly. I'm not saying that you are doing it willingly, but what is happening is that you are not willingly correcting it. And that is where your mistake lies. You can willingly correct it. It's something that can be trained in your mind. The way you train your muscles, the way you train yourself on other things, you train yourself on drinking more water, having proper sleep, or being in touch with your friends, whatever you train yourself on. This is also something that you can train yourself on, and it's easy. Just make somebody else, somebody who's very close to you, you meet very often, or you hang out very often with, or is in your family, lives with you. Just make them responsible to watch out for you, to watch this one thing in your body. When I was going through this, my mom used to do that for me. Every time I would slouch, my shoulders would come together and my back would go from this to this. My mom would tap me on the back. Okay, correct your posture. This is something, if you go to the gym, you know that your trainers, they correct you a lot on. They are very, very serious about it. And it is a serious matter. Slouching reflects really poorly on you. It reflects poorly not just on your personality, it's not good for your health. What I've observed is, I don't know, I may be wrong, but this is my observation, and I feel that I think I am right on this. When people slouch, they collect fat on their back. And their back, after a point, it actually becomes very stiff, and after a point in your life you will not probably be able to correct your posture. You've grown your muscle in that way. Your back is now that it cannot be corrected. There's so much fat accumulated, there's so much whatever is accumulated at the back, that now this is the permanent shape. It cannot go back to this, and we don't want to reach that level. So please be careful. Be very, very mindful of your body language. This is just one thing that people see in you when they see you for the first time. Your body language. I cannot stress more how important it is. If you are somewhere in the first phase of your life and you've just gone out, you're looking for your first job, or you're changing your job, you're between jobs and you're looking for a career change, anything like that, and you are going for an interview. Imagine somebody walking in through that door for an interview, and instead of walking like this, they are walking like this. Would you appreciate a person like that if you were an interviewer? If this person's body language, instead of looking like this, looked like this, what would you assume of their confidence? Can you stop yourself from judging them? Please don't lie. All of us judge, and it's okay. It's a very basic human characteristic. Everybody judges everyone else. It's normal. But acting on it, making perceptions and spreading wrong word about people, that's in your control. You shouldn't act on your judgments. Denying the fact that you judge sometimes will not be true. All of us judge. And when somebody's body language is so poor, you judge them a lot. You can't stop yourself from judging them. Even if you are yourself not holding a good body posture, even then. Because probably after this video, after watching me for 15 minutes, you might make up your mind and you might be more aware that yes, you are making this mistake, and yes, there is something wrong about your body language. If nobody told you, chances were that you would have never noticed that about yourself. It's very normal to go about life the way it is going. Very rarely do we make corrections that put us into discomfort, and it is going to be uncomfortable. But you know, if you start training your body over it, probably for the first few weeks it's gonna be a little hard, but after that it comes in your muscle memory and you adapt. That's how human muscles work, right? That's how your brain works. You can train it on anything you want. You can train it on kindness. You can train it on pride. You can train it on good actions and bad actions and whatever you want to. A lot is still in your control. This is what you have to do. I did it for my husband. His body posture was really wrong and I observed it in a good time, in the very first few months of us being together. I realized that there's something really wrong with the way he walks. His back is slouched, his shoulders are together, and despite having good looks, he is still somehow restricting himself to reflect that good body posture. Something is stopping him and he's not being able to get that aura out. Something is stopping. What is it? So I corrected him, and initially it definitely come as a news to him. He wasn't prepared to hear it. But when I told him that, instead of defending yourself, instead of telling me that there's nothing wrong about it, why not you just listen to me? Because if I love you, I'm not gonna say anything or do anything that harms you. And I genuinely care, and you know that. Why don't you just listen to me? And he surrendered. He said, okay, fine. Next time onwards, if you see me slouching in a very friendly way, if you could just maybe let me know. So I was careful that I don't hurt his feelings. Of course, I was very careful of that. I wouldn't make fun of him. Hey, you're slouching again. No, not that way. All right. When he's doing that, I tell him, I just gently, this is what I used to do. Very, very gently, I would put my palm on his back and, do this little rub on his back. And he would realize that what I'm talking about or what I'm trying to communicate without using words. So this is how you can help each other. You have a problem with your posture, get it fixed by your friend. Your friend has a problem with a posture, fix it for him. And I'm telling you, a lot of people have that problem because I see it all the time, literally all the time. And it is even more common in people who do not regularly work out. I mean, see, when you work out regularly, you're generally more aware of your body, the way you're sitting, the way you're walking, the way you're doing other things, the way you're lifting something. If I'm lifting a table, I'll be more aware of how to put my shoulders, where to put them, should my angle be. But if you're not regularly doing something, some kind of physical activity, usually it may turn you blind against how your body is looking like. And you may probably be focused on the exterior part and not the interior. See, by external factors, I mean the clothes you put on or the shoes you wear or the makeup you wear. Everything, all of that, the fancy bag that you carry. But all of that is not as important as what is inside. And what is inside you is your confidence. How well you feel about yourself. How well you feel about being able to tackle situations if something comes your way. How well you feel you are equipped to handle difficult problems. Or problems at your office, anywhere, how confident you feel. And most of the times I feel that people who are confident, people who think highly of themselves, people who feel that anything comes my way, I'll be able to deal with it, it generally reflects in their body language. So ask yourself a question. Is it just something that is in your body and not in your mind? Or is it actually because it is in your mind and it is coming to your body? Because if it is actually in your mind and it's showing on your body, it's even more dangerous for you. Please correct your posture. Each time, just make somebody responsible. This is the activity that you have to do. Each time you slouch, that person has to be watchful. Somebody who's responsible, somebody who knows how to be sincere. Make them understand that this is important to you. You wanna fix it and you're very serious about it. And then each time they rub their hand on your back, be aware quickly. If you're walking like this, quickly open up, okay? It shows a more open body language. When you are like this, people will be hesitant of talking to you. Why? Because they will feel that this person is not very open. It's reflecting in his or her body language. They are not very open to communicate. And this may actually close doors for you in future. You may not be able to have a lot of good working, functional, friendly relationships that you otherwise might have had if your body language was more welcoming. This is not a very welcoming body language. It shows that the person is very closed. They are not open. So I'm not asking you to be over friendly, okay? There's a difference between this and this, okay? I'm asking you to be gentle. I'm asking you to be kind. I'm asking you to be more responsible. Okay, this is just a little more responsible body language. It is not going to pass any wrong hints to people. It just shows that you are a confident individual who knows what he or she is doing. See, I know that when you start to correct your body posture, initially it's going to put you in discomfort because, sitting like this, it may feel more comfortable because your back is very relaxed. The back doesn't have to do work. But when you sit like this, your back is active. Your back is taking the stress of your body. It's taking the pressure of the weight of your torso. So I understand it may not be a very comfortable feeling, but believe me if you can, once you adapt the habit of sitting straight with good non-slouched shoulders, you will not be able to go back to this. And even if sometimes this happens, your mind is going to send a signal to your body that, there is something wrong. Correct it right away. And then you'll correct it. This is something that happens with me now. It's not that I'm never slouching. I do slouch sometimes when I'm maybe tired or I feel lazy or when I feel that, okay, I'm alone. Sometimes I may slouch. But you know what? I am mostly aware of my slouching. That's what is important. And if I'm aware, I'll be able to correct it in a jiffy. That's all about it. So thank you very much. If you've learned something through this video, please tell me in the comments what you think about it. And if you had a problem with your posture, just comment yes below. If it is a yes, that means you're going to start working on it starting today. All right, I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.